Hello, this is GeoTechland, and today I'll be taking a look at the Pinephone Braveheart edition, but this time instead of Ubuntu Touch, I'm gonna be trying and testing out here Manjaro Phosh. So it was only about 30 days ago that the Manjaro team released this alpha version of Manjaro Phosh here. So far in the last 30 days, there's been a lot of changes already. And so a lot of things are already improving very fast. There's a lot of the basic things that still don't work quite right. The speed, how it connects to Wi-Fi, and switching between apps, for example. And I've had some inconsistent experiences so far. At first, when I first downloaded like the earlier versions of this alpha, scrolling through apps was pretty sluggish. When I would try to change the brightness here, it would get bright, but then the brightness itself would start to slowly go back down to dim. So far in these recent releases though, that's no longer a problem, and sliding through the apps here is a lot more buttery smooth, so that's a good thing. I still get weird issues with Wi-Fi. Overall, it seems like the Wi-Fi is a lot slower on this device. And to test that out, I've used both web browsers, Firefox and GNOME Web here. So with GNOME Web, I'm going to open this up and test it out. So by this time, the website already would have been loaded on, on another device like an Android or, my desktop computer or a laptop. So let me try doing another search here. I tested Linux. You can see the speed is a little slow for just a search, and websites do take a lot longer to load as well, just like even any website. The UI of GNOME Web is a lot more user-friendly, of course, than something like Firefox. Let me close the app. This is how you close apps here, is you open this arrow, navigate through your open apps here, and I'm gonna close GNOME Web there. So Firefox is inconsistent as well. Sometimes the UI is scaled properly to mobile, sometimes it isn't. So let me try searching. So just type or search for Linux here. So as you can see, the search results are not scaled. It's almost trying to load the desktop version. Probably using the rotation to turn it sideways might be a better experience. And speaking of that, the rotation seems to be inconsistent as well. So if I open up, you have to actually manually set it to rotate. So as you can see, it kind of took a while for it to correct itself, but yeah, the experience there has been pretty inconsistent. Some apps by default do work pretty good, like the flashlight app. It does the trick. It flashes light. So that's good. One other big feature is the camera, and the camera itself also has been inconsistent because of previous alpha. The camera wasn't working at all, and then suddenly with an update, the viewfinder itself, meaning you could almost like see that you could take an image on the camera, although it was very sluggish, but you could still capture stuff. I don't know if it was actually working because I couldn't find the folder in the gallery of where those photos were located, so I can't really confirm if they worked or not. But now with the most recent version, the August 3rd version of Manjaro, this does not work anymore. It just loads this screen here. The GNOME Software Center here. We tried installing Bobo. I did run into an issue trying to install an application, and it almost seems like the GNOME Software Center crashed on me. In the Software Center, I did install one game already, 4 in a row, and that game works pretty good already. And it just does the trick here. So I'm surprised to see a lot of apps even available to download and that seem to be ready to work with this phone. Of course, you're not getting quite the consistent experience here so far. So overall, it's a mixed bag, but again, this is very much in alpha, and it's really just been worked on by the Manjaro team the last 30 days. A lot of the foundation of this has been laid by the Purism team. They're the ones behind creating Phosh. I think Manjaro is making tweaks to it as well, so they're upstreaming things, so that's good. If you follow the forum on this post about this OS, that can also come in handy. There's a lot of tricks that can fix a lot of the issues already by messing around in the terminal. Of course, I'm only covering the out-of-box experience here, so I expect a lot of changes to continue happening and things to improve very fast. And so the next time I have a lot of improvements to report, I'll be putting out another video and testing more things out. Hopefully I'll be able to test out the phone functionality by then. And just let me know what other apps you'd like me to test. Leave your thoughts in the comments below. And if you like this video, please like, share, subscribe, and I will see you all next time.